situation, and I have good news and bad news. Let's focus on the good news first. I made it through the night with no allergic reactions. Just gotta make it to the afternoon, and that'll be 24 hours free with no allergic reactions, and we can look at going home. Bad news is I was up all night with nausea and body pains and just not feeling well, so that's rough. But Judd's on his way to help me get ready for the day, so hopefully I start to feel better soon. So Judd came here and helped me get cleaned up, feeling much more refreshed. Just really exhausted today, but I'm nearing the longest I've been without an allergic reaction, almost 24 hours. So one doctor came by and said he thinks I'd be good to go home, but it's really up to my attending doctor. We just got to make sure it's safe for me. And we're both really tired right now, so we're going to take a nap. Well, I've taken a nap. Judd woke me up, so if a doctor came in while he was out grabbing us some lunch, I would be awake for it. And I'm just so exhausted. It's like no matter how much I rest and sleep, I'm still so utterly fatigued. Thankfully, still no allergic reactions. It's about 11:30 and 1 p.m. is when my last one was, so I'm almost at that 24-hour mark. Still waiting for my attending doctor to come in to see if it's safe for me to go home, because the anaphylaxis episodes were really severe. We just need to make sure it's safe for me to go home, but now I'm not on IV steroids anymore. I'm taking them orally, so that's a step in the right direction. Just feeling really worn out. I really just want to get out of the hospital and go home and rest, and that is where I have my mindset. That is my end goal, just resting until the doctors come and tell me what I get to do today. I got some Cuban sandwiches. It's one of Judd's favorite sandwiches. How's it, babe?
Pretty good.
Awesome. It was tasty. Hey, the doctor just came in and I get to go home. She's setting up the discharge, giving me some medication to take at home. I'm just really happy. I've been here like 9 days, so ready to go home. And Judd's really happy too.
Yeah, get my buddy back.
He doesn't have to share the bed with Harlow anymore. Now I get to come kick her out. It is a little nerve-wracking because some of my reactions were extremely severe. I stopped breathing for a long time because of the anaphylaxis, but you know, you can't live in fear. This is God's plan. It is time for me to go home, and we're going to take it in stride and just do the best we can. So I'm so grateful. This is a good day. So happy. I want to thank you all for your support too. So happy. It's a good day. Hello. Are you ready to go home?
She's been going home every night.
Yeah, but now I get to go with you. Yay! She looks confused. So this hospital does desserts really well, and I'm enjoying our last slices of cake before we get discharged, which we are waiting anxiously to go home. Cheers, my good sir. That's...
Now it's mine.
Discharge is not a speedy process, especially when you've been waiting for it over a week. He is asleep. I've taken 2 naps, and I am just really anxious to get out of here. Port is de-accessed. Heart monitor's off. Papers are signed. Judd's just loading up some things in the car, and we are almost out of here. We're leaving!
We're going home.
We're going home! Harlow, we're going home! We're leaving! I've never been to this part of the hospital because I came in through the emergency room, but we're almost out of here. I got Ellie.
And we're coming up to my favorite part. All the monsters are sold.
Where Judd sustained himself with snacks. The long hours he spent here taking care of me. Freedom is right through those doors. Judd is getting the car. I can already tell this is going to be a struggle. I'm still pretty wiped from this whole 9-day hospitalization ordeal, but I can do it. I got a bunch of support around me. I want to thank you all again for all the love and encouragement. You know, I've got Judd. I still got a few days to rest before I have my doctor on Friday and school on Monday, so it's doable. Take it one step at a time. First thing I'm going to do when I get home is take a shower. So this is a good day. The fresh air is amazing. We're leaving!
thing! The hospital is behind us! Woo!
For now.
No, I will. Yay! And I got one EpiPen. We're gonna go pick up some more because it's always good to have extra. So I am home, and it is really good to be home after this 9-day hospitalization, anaphylactic craziness ordeal, not knowing when it was gonna end. Some really scary moments, but the Lord saw us through. We are home, and I'm really content with all things right now. A lot of people actually have been asking what in the world I was reacting to. Well, the thing is, we don't know. I was being investigated by my immunologist for something called mast cell activation disorder, which is where your body's mast cells overreact and cause a lot of random, frequent, and sometimes severe allergic reactions. You could be allergic to one thing one day and the next day it could be totally safe. And so we were in the process of testing it, and I did allergy skin prick testing on the 27th of December, and that seems to be what triggered my anaphylaxis in the first place and sent me to the hospital and kept me there. So we don't even know if I have the mast cell or if I have something else called chronic urticaria, which is a fancy word for chronic hives. So anyway, now that I'm out of the hospital, I'll be meeting with my immunologist again to really get to the bottom of these allergies and anaphylaxis. Hopefully I won't have anaphylaxis again, because since I got tested for 32 items on the environmental skin prick testing, we don't know if it was just a freak accident I had anaphylaxis, that one thing triggered it, a combination of it, all of it, we don't know. So that's where we're at right now. We just don't know. That's why it was really nerve-wracking to leave the hospital in the first place, because we don't know what triggered my anaphylaxis. We don't know if it'll happen again. And another problem is now my insurance is giving me a hard time. Every year at the beginning of the year, even though I have automatic payments and I do everything I'm supposed to, they cancel my coverage for no reason. It's just, they're annoying like that. So I only have one EpiPen, and you always need at least 2, but I just called and harassed them for about an hour, and it should be fixed tomorrow, hopefully. Anyway. Always something going on when you have a medical condition, whether it's with your body or your insurance company or your doctor or whatever. So that is where I am right now. So we're working to get to the bottom of my allergies. My immunologist really does think it's mast cell at the moment, but of course we got to run more testing. I have more treatment options coming up that we will look into soon. But as for right now, I am home. I am happy to be with my family here, and I am just going to rest. I want to thank everybody again for the generous and awesome support y'all offered through this whole ordeal. Thanks for joining us on our crazy adventure, but hopefully things won't be so exciting the next few days.